Are you dealing with gout and tired of its random painful attacks? The food you eat might be adding fuel to the fire. Many common foods surprisingly contribute to high uric acid levels, exacerbating gout. So how do you avoid foods that are part and parcel of your life? Actually, you can. In this video, we'll introduce you to 14 high uric acid foods to avoid, aiming to provide you with practical solutions for managing your gout more effectively. So stick to the video till the very end to learn about all the essential foods that need to be in your regular diet. A quick disclaimer that this video is for informational purposes only. If you have a serious gout problem, you go directly to your doctor first. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Red meat. Red meat, like beef, pork, and lamb, is often a staple in many diets, but it's a bit tricky for those dealing with gout. You see, red meat is rich in purines, a type of chemical compound that our body breaks down into uric acid. Now, when there's too much uric acid floating around in our bloodstream, it can form crystals in our joints, and that's what brings on the gout pain. To keep these flare-ups at bay, it's a good idea to limit red meat. Instead, you might lean towards poultry or plant-based proteins. They're generally lower in purines, making them more gout-friendly. Remember, moderation is key here. Number 2. Organ meat. Organs are often praised for their nutrient density, such as heart or liver. But are they a good choice for folks with a gout? Not really, and here is a good reason why. These organs are also super high in purines, even more so than regular red meat. When your body breaks down these purines, it produces uric acid, as we discussed, which in excess leads to these painful gout crystals in your joints. Cutting down on organ meats can really help keep your uric acid levels in check. Instead, you might opt for leaner cuts of meat or even try some meatless alternatives. It's all about finding the balance without overloading your system with purines. Number 3. Seafood. This is a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to gout. While it's a great source of protein and other essential nutrients, some types of seafood are pretty high in purines. We're talking about shellfish like shrimp, lobster, and scallops, and some fish like herring and mackerel. Just like with red and organ meats, when these purines break down, they turn into uric acid. Too much of it, and you're looking at a potential gout attack. But here's a tip. Not all seafood is off limits. Fish like salmon are lower in purines, so they're a safer bet and a great replacement for people suffering from gout. And remember, moderation is key. Maybe save the shrimp cocktail for special occasions, and keep an eye on those portion sizes to keep your uric acid levels steady. With this, we covered our meat section. Before we move on, let us know your thoughts on these foods. If you find it entertaining, give us a like and hit the bell icon. Number 4. Sugary beverages. Let's change our attention to a more problematic type of food, sugary beverages. These beverages, like sodas and sweetened fruit juices, can be tempting, and that's why people have them more often as a regular food. But for those with gout, they're a big no-go. Here's why. These drinks are often loaded with fructose, a type of sugar that can increase uric acid levels in the body. When you consume fructose, your body processes it in the liver, and during this process, it creates the real culprits, the purines. These purines eventually turns into uric acid, which raises the level of uric acid in your body. And you've probably guessed it, higher uric acid levels can lead to those painful gout attacks. So what's the alternative? Water is always a fantastic choice. It keeps you hydrated and can even flush out excess uric acid from your body. If you're craving some flavor, consider infusing water with fruits like lemon or berries. It's a refreshing way to stay hydrated without the extra sugar that can aggravate your gout. Number 5. Alcohol. Any type of alcohol, especially beer, can be a major trigger for gout attacks. The reason lies in its purine content and the way alcohol affects uric acid elimination in the body. When you drink alcohol, it can interfere with your body's ability to get rid of uric acid, causing it to build up and potentially lead to a gout flare-up. If you enjoy a drink now and then, moderation is crucial. You might want to particularly limit or avoid beer, which is high in purines. Wine, in modest amounts, tends to be a better option, but it's still wise to be cautious. Again, staying hydrated with plenty of water is like adding life to your body, especially when you do choose to drink alcohol. It can also help manage uric acid levels. Number 6. Processed foods. Just as alcohol can be problematic for gout sufferers, so too can processed foods. These items, which include a wide range of products like canned goods, snacks, and ready-to-eat meals, often contain high levels of additives and preservatives. These ingredients can exacerbate the production of uric acid in your body, much like alcohol does. Moreover, processed foods are usually high in unhealthy fats and sugars, contributing to overall poor health and potentially worsening gout symptoms. To keep gout attacks at bay, it's a good idea to focus on fresh whole foods. Think fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, and prefer to cook food at home. These not only help in managing uric acid levels, but also help support overall health. Number 7. Refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates and processed foods often go hand in hand, but there's a distinct concern with refined carbs when it comes to gout. While processed foods are notorious for their additives and preservatives, refined carbohydrates like white bread, pastries, and some pastas pose a different issue. These foods are processed in a way that strips them of their natural fiber and nutrients, leaving behind mainly simple sugars. This process not only reduces their nutritional value, but also impacts how your body handles uric acid. Unlike complex carbohydrates found in whole grains, refined carbs can contribute to a rapid increase in blood sugar levels, which can indirectly influence uric acid production. Opting for whole grain alternatives can be beneficial for those with gout. These healthier options are digested more slowly, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels and potentially reducing the risk of gout attacks. Number 8. High-fat dairy. Dairy products such as full-fat milk, cheese, and cream can be a bit tricky for those with gout. While dairy isn't high in purines like some other foods on our list, the high fat content in these products can contribute to overall poor health, which in turn exacerbate gout symptoms. Excess fat can lead to weight gain, and being overweight is known as a risk factor for gout. The good news is, you don't have to cut dairy out completely. Opting for low-fat or non-fat dairy options can be a healthier choice. These provide the calcium and protein benefits of dairy without the high fat content. Number 9. Certain vegetables, like asparagus and spinach. While vegetables are generally a fantastic choice for their nutritional value, it's surprising to learn that some can contribute to gout attacks. Vegetables like asparagus, spinach, and even some types of beans, such as kidney and lima beans, are higher in purines compared to others. When these purines break down in the body, they produce uric acid, which in excess can lead to gout flare-ups. But don't worry, you don't need to eliminate these vegetables entirely. Moderation is key. These higher purine veggies with a variety of other low purine options like leafy greens, carrots, and cucumbers can help manage uric acid levels while still enjoying the nutritional benefits of a diverse vegetable diet. Number 10. Fried foods. They say fried foods are like a guilty pleasure, tempting but not always the best choice for our health. This rings especially true for those managing gout. Fried foods, be it French fries, fried chicken, or donuts, are typically high in unhealthy fats. These fats can increase the risk of obesity, which is a significant factor in gout flare-ups. Obesity can lead to an increased uric acid production and reduced uric acid elimination. So what's the alternative? Opting for baked, grilled, or steamed versions of your favorite foods. They can be a healthier choice. These cooking methods reduce the unhealthy fat content while retaining flavor and nutritional value. Making these small changes in your cooking habits can go a long way in managing gout symptoms. Are you also from masses that love fried foods a bit too much? What is your approach to controlling the gout attacks? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section for others. Number 11. Oats. While oats are often celebrated for their heart-healthy benefits, they're not always the best choice for those with gout. The reason is their moderate purine content, which, when broken down in the body, leads to uric acid production. For some managing gout, this can be a concern, as excessive uric acid is the main culprit behind painful gout attacks. If you enjoy oats, you don't necessarily have to cut them out completely. Moderation is key, and observing how your body reacts to oats and balancing them with lower purine grains like rice or quinoa can help manage your gout symptoms while still enjoying a variety of nutritious foods. Number 12. Peas. Following our discussion on oats, let's look at peas. Peas, including green peas, chickpeas, and lentils, are another food to be cautious about if you have gout. Similar to oats, peas contain moderate amounts of purines, which can increase uric acid levels in your body. While they're packed with protein and fiber, this higher purine content means they could potentially trigger gout symptoms. If you're a fan of peas, consider enjoying them in smaller portions. Balancing them with other low purine vegetables can also help keep your uric acid levels under control. Number 13. Mushrooms. If you're a mushroom lover, you may want to stop gambling with your health, because mushroom is a bit of a wild card for people suffering from gout. Again, the culprit is the presence of purines in the mushroom. Rich in flavor, yet moderate in purines, mushrooms can contribute to uric acid buildup in the body, potentially triggering gout symptoms. So, how do you deal with this situation, considering mushrooms are an important part of your diet? You don't necessarily need to cut them out completely. It's about smart portion control. You may add mushrooms into your meals in smaller amounts and balance them with an array of low-purine vegetables. Number 14. Kidney and lima beans. From the versatile world of mushrooms, we shift to the widely consumed beans like kidney and lima beans, a necessary caution for those with gout. These beans, while packed with nutrients, are also high in purines. When these purines break down in the body, which ultimately is the reason for gout attacks, as we discussed already. For gout sufferers, it's about finding balance. Enjoying these beans in moderation and pairing them with a variety of lower purine foods can help keep your uric acid levels steady. And that wraps up our look at the foods to be mindful of if you're managing gout. Remember, it's all about balance and making choices that support your health. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more health tips and insights. We'd love to hear from you as well. Drop by the comments section and share your thoughts or experiences. Your input could be a valuable part of someone else's journey in managing gout. Stay tuned for more content, and thanks for watching.